Alright, so the Tau won the roll off and they get to go first.
Because we defeated the battlefield.
No, we did.
We did?
Yeah.
Even
I did that while you were explaining and pointing at everything.
Okay.
That's okay though. Alright. Tau get to go first. We get to fight the skirmish. There's the dirty gorilla, or the humans. There's Astra Militarum. And then here's the blueberries, or the Tau.
There.
Such a tactical mind.
Check and see the rule of worm real quick.
Go ahead. You know, it's not like we're just barely starting this game.
Running. If you wish, 5 feet. This is the chance to shoot that turn.
I'm having fun. Camera angles are awesome. I really need to finish painting these models.
Okay, so it's just double their movement.
Okay. There goes the sniper, running for a good spot.
Pretty much.
The Imperium of Man is coming! The Imperium of Man is coming!
Which is funny. The Tau. We can't let them get close.
Yeah, basically.
So what's he do? He runs towards them.
Yep. We can't let them get any closer! Quick, run at them! Wait, what?
Pretty much everybody's running.
Wheels on meals. Or meals, yeah.
Have you been dining at Meals on Wheels again? You've been dining at Meals on Wheels again?
I don't think we have any in our area.
Yes, we do.
Oh.
They're for older couples, but yes.
Well, I'm old.
You only feel old.
I feel really old.
And then pretty much how the shooting angle goes is your front 90-degree arc.
Mm-hmm. Facing matters in this game.
Drones are 6 inches.
Make drone sound effects.
Nope. Everybody's within 3 inches.
Good for you. I don't think you have line of sight to me, though.
No, but it's prepared for next turn. And pretty much how I set it up is I put my new recruits with the more seasoned troops, just because what idiot would put a bunch of rookies on their own? Aside from guard.
Let's say technically it's kind of what we are, is a bunch of rookies.
The guard is all teams.
Both of us. Neither one of our guys have really seen combat yet. They don't have any bonuses or anything.
True, some just have more basic training than others.
Yep.
And this one will move.
Some have gone through officer training. Whee!
I don't think sergeants count as officers at that point.
Mine's not a sergeant.
What is yours?
Lieutenant. I'm screwed, I know. I love how the
Is he a first lieutenant or a second lieutenant?
She, but yeah. I love how the drone runs. I'm flying slightly faster than normal. You done moving?
Yep, that's all the movement.
I don't think you have line of sight.
Well, they all ran. They can't shoot anyways.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Alright,
So
I think most of my stuff's 4 inches anyways.
end of Tau, turn 1.
Yep. Let's see, 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches. I figured as much.
I do love the way this looks, so.
Oh, my terrain?
Yep.
Why, thank you. I do try. See, there's my lieutenant. See, technically these are my sergeants.
Well, by game rules, she's only a sergeant. unless you get special officers during the caches.
Alright, I think I actually might run, since neither of us are going to be able to shoot each other this turn.
Well, remember you can select to go into Overwatch over shooting. Anything comes within range in your front 90-degree arc, you get a chance to fire.
Well, this is true. Alright. I think these two guys will Overwatch, and because this guy doesn't have a ranged weapon, he'll run.
Okay.
Let's see, what is the range of the grenade launcher? Pretty sure you're out of range.
I believe it's 24.
I believe it's 24 as well. Where's my specialist?
Because I'm noticing that all their ranges are the same as in 7th edition.
Oh, then it's probably... Range is 28. 14 to 28 is long. I don't think I can shoot you. I can lob, but I don't think anything you have is in range to lob.
What grenades did you purchase?
Frag.
Frag? Okay, I was gonna say.
She's got frags.
Which is smart.
Alright.
And the frag... You do have a template, a large template for the frags.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. So, that's the Astra Militar moving forward. Now it's back to the blueberries. I know, so much moving.
So much mooning?
Moving. So much mooning. Stop mooning me, Dylan. Pull those pants up. Don't look at that, children.
I was gonna say, is that a challenge?
Don't look, children!
Oh, good God, everybody's right. We do act like a married couple.
If you try to kiss me, I'm gonna slap you. But if you give me gaudy jewelry, that's okay. I'll take the gaudy jewelry. I can turn it into more models. I kind of like this map as well because it's just like, it's a nice little village setting. And it kind of reminds me a little too much of XCOM. Especially with the benches.
You and your XCOM.
It's true though. It does kind of remind you of XCOM though, doesn't it? That means you go to the aliens. Even though you look more like the XCOM soldiers than I do.
Kind of sad, isn't it?
I look like XCOM 2 soldiers. Especially since we're unpainted and shadowy. We're infiltrated! I'm gonna paint those guys in a really beautiful red and black. Kinda like, I really like his green and brown. Like, I really like how that's working out. It's a nice camp. Especially with this terrain. That green molds in so well.
He is going to run just to duck in there for the cover.
Okay. Like the doors, don't you? Doors, yes. Doorways, yeah. I'm even thinking about later on adding doors with hinges so that we can open the door and use the open door as cover.
Now who's thinking too much of XCOM?
I wasn't thinking so much of XCOM because XCOM, when you open the door, you can't use the door has actual cover. You can still use the doorway, but not the door. This one, like if you were to open the door out, that's another inch of cover that he can hide behind. That's what I'm thinking. All right, so that's it for your movement.
Okay, all these guys just moved 4 inches.
Yep, so they're going to overwatch, or?
All 4 of them are overwatching.
Okay.
These 2 moved forward 4 inches, they're overwatching. He ran, he did not move. He has a sniper weapon.
Okay.
He can either shoot, or move.
So he's overwatching?
No.
So he's going to try and shoot right now?
Because from this angle, I can see your little sword. I can see... Next one. That one.
Okay.
The question is... Lucky little bastard.
Just out of range.
Barely.
So...
Yep.
Or can you just overwatch instead? Can the sniper overwatch?
I don't know if it's you declare an attack, you have...
Well, nowadays, you know, especially with the new stuff, it's usually just, you know, you measure if you can do it. Back in the day, you declared and then you measured. But I don't think they do that anymore. What's the range of your guns? By the way, your pulse, while you're looking that up.
18 inches without the accelerator drone, 24 width,
Okay.
and the
I'm just wondering
rifle,
when I'm going to be... Okay.
and the rail rifle is 30.
So up to there when I move, although...
Now are you gonna wait until I can find the...
No, go ahead and find that rule. I'm seeing when they're going to... Okay.
Well, yeah,
These guys have half...
Well, I mean, pre-major rules.
Well, because I'm going to be moving into your Overwatch. That's what I'm checking.
See how far you have to go. Well, that's
See
what I mean.
when it's going to trigger. Okay, so I see where your Overwatch is going to trigger. Everyone missed me measure that. But basically, I measured from here, and then about here is the 24 inches, because that little bugger gives them extra range. So with those guys, they're about the same distance. So again, it'd be around here, but there's a lot more cover. So I'm less worried about getting an Overwatch shot from those guys as from these guys. Now, I forgot to print the tokens today because I wasn't at work. Otherwise, we'd have a nice little Overwatch token that we could sit down and be able to tell that these guys are in Overwatch.
Doesn't say, so...
So regular, you can pre-measure, so you can put them in Overwatch.
So I guess you'll go in Overwatch.
Okay. All right, wonderful. So now I get to move around while you're Overwatching.
Yep, so pretty much the only model not Overwatching is this little guy in here.
That's all right. My guys technically don't know you're Overwatching yet, so they're just going to move forward. This is going to be fun. Now, I know that, regularly people will be like, well, you know. It's like, well, I like playing this as that we're running into each other while stealthily moving through, clearing the place out. So my guys are going to move without the prior knowledge we're being Overwatched. Alright, so, rookie moves first. Alright, he gets cover from that, but it's not full cover.
Partial cover, so it's
Yep.
a -1.
And he can... Actually... Yep, only he can see him. So he can shoot.
Okay, so...
He's gonna move. So you can see him.
In which Overwatch will just trigger once per model.
Yep, you can't see her.
And to shoot...
And you can't... Actually, can you? No, you can't see her.
The way shooting works is... First rule is it has to be fired at the closest model, or a model that's easier to hit than the closest model.
Nobody can see her. Your sniper can see her.
And he just walked into the sniper's Overwatch.
And your sniper can see him.
So it'll trigger on the first one going through.
And then do I run them, or do we have you do that first?
I do Overwatch first.
Okay. So now you go ahead and start shooting for your Overwatch. Alright. So, he can see this one, and he can see this one.
Both with partial cover. So
both with partial cover, but these two and these two.
And partial cover is a -1. Full cover is a -2 to hit.
Okay.
So, -1 in ballistic skill 3. Instead of needing 4s, I now need 5s. Starting with him.
That's a 5, so that's a hit.
That's a hit. And crap. It's been so long since I played, I can't remember the table.
Let me go ahead and reload. I think my toughness is just 3 like normal humans. I don't think anything I have is above a 3 toughness.
I don't think mine has anything.
No, nothing I have is above a 3 toughness. I really should have printed these out. It's probably what I'll do tomorrow. Since we're going to keep with these squads, if you want.
So strength 5 versus toughness 3.
Okay, so that's a veteran. He's in Carapace.
Needing a 2. That is a 5. So then it goes off to his save.
Okay. And so that was this guy?
Yep,
this guy can only see him. He's in Carapace armor, so he gets a 4+ save.
Okay, and the weapon is a -2 save mod.
Okay, so he's getting the save. He's in Carapace armor because he's my veteran.
And he's got to add 2.
Okay, so that's a 4. And
Normally
you have a -2?
-2, meaning he would need a 5/6.
So he is wounded.
And then we'll...
Okay.
And then believe...
That means the end of the game will roll on the wounded chart.
No, it just means that he's taken 1 damage, He's injured, and so roll a d6.
5.
5. The target falls down to the ground where they lie wounded, barely conscious. Turn the model face down.
Okay.
So you did that correct. If it would have been a 1, it would have been a flesh wound, and it would have just been a -1 to their weapon and ballistic skill for the rest of the game. They have a table for telling what goes on. Okay, now for the second guy, the recruit. Also needing a 5 to hit. He misses.
Okay. So, rookie gets missed, my veteran gets knocked over.
Okay, then the pulse rifle, the grenade launcher moved into
Yep.
his line of sight first.
So the grenade launcher.
In which, as covered as he was, he would end up getting partial cover.
Yep.
However, with the photo visor, a stationary fighter equipped with a photo visor reduces the penalty when shooting a model in cover by 1. Partial cover is ignored,
Okay.
and cover
it's
counts
partial
as
cover.
-1 to hit modifier instead of -2.
Okay, so it's partial cover, so
He's
you
still-
ignore it.
Yep. So just his regular ballistic skill.
Yep.
4.
1. Your sniper misses. And now my guys know that they're in a firefight, so they will react in kind.
In which I'm going to check and make sure that these guys didn't fall into their Overwatch, which they did not.
There's also no line of sight.
Well,
That's
he
mostly
would
what I
have had
checked.
line of sight.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, we'll see. I may be double moving, but anyways.
of course.
Now it's my turn. After my moving, I get hit by Overwatch. Okay, these two are actually going to move into cover. And the cover they'll be moving into will keep them out of being seen by the Overwatch because of the wall. I do not have a medic, so I can't heal this guy.
I believe actually you can. Here, hold this. I'll actually check that on the
Alright, I'm going to set this down as I move the rest of my guys. You set up the rules. Sorry for all the rules checking, but like I said, this is the first time. Plus, hey, you guys get to learn some stuff with us. Let's set this up. There's my guys. I know you can drag your guys. Okay, she's already in cover, so I'm going to keep her on Overwatch. Although she has a shotgun, so she's not going to be too great at overwatching. She's going to run into cover. And then she's going to drag, which I believe is half movement speed.
Yes.
I need my own book. Dang it. It's another thing I'll probably be getting tomorrow. Oh, excuse me.
Ah, crap. I forgot to check him to see if he was pinned or not. The recruit that got, the two that got shot at. Oh no. Okay, so the fighter is pinned.
Okay, so the fighter that was shot at was pinned?
That
or
was shot.
Okay, so he's pinned. Can I not drag him then?
Okay, conscious, suffered hit, wasn't. I'm trying to see what drag even is.
Okay, we'll just ignore drag then for now. How do I heal a guy?
That's what I'm looking at.
Okay.
Scary, multiple leadership.
But yeah. And later on, we'll probably end up doing these a little bit clean. We'll definitely be doing these cleaner. We'll be doing with movements. I think this is a good place to stop part 1 because it's already 20 minutes long. But yeah, here's where we're starting to part 1. My guys are already being shot up, and we already got a man down. So part 2 is the rebuttal. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next week. Or probably a couple of days from now, actually. Yeah, I don't want to leave this set up for that long. So, see you in a couple of days.